Hi everybody, Jeff Gagne, Succelsior TV. This is episode 6. Though for me, I'm treating it a little bit as episode 1. First 5 episodes, I went through the 5 laws in the Go-Giver, a fantastic book. But now I'm starting Succelsior's message. This is Succelsior. This is why I started this business. This is why I've been working on it since 1997. When I dug myself such a deep hole of debt and confusion and despair that I couldn't get out of it, that I was forced to try to make some changes and start making changes on my own without help, to turn my life around, to turn it into the life of my dreams that I live right now. I love waking up every day. I am giddy that I get to do this with you, and I can't wait for it to grow and just have a bigger impact and reach more people so that you can do the same thing and have a bigger impact. This is all about Succelsior's mission. Succelsior's mission. Your dreams, our mission. That's it. Your dreams, our mission. Period. That's what we want. I want you, Succelsior wants you to achieve your goals and your dreams, because that is what's going to make this world a better place for all of us. If we all start pursuing our dreams and stop living ho-hum, drib-drab, work-a-day lives. To decide how to do this and how to boil down Succelsior's mission, which sort of, when people ask me what I do, it's a longer example, and I've never really liked the elevator speech, but in the past month I've been doing a lot of internal thinking about it, and I actually boiled it down to a single question that has 2 parts. How do we plan as if we're going to live forever, yet live as if we're going to die tomorrow? That is a truly profound question. The second time you go back and watch this video, pause right after I say it, think about it. It sounds very simple and you can gloss right over it, but that is at the very heart of our lives. That's the very heart of what it is that we are after in terms of our living this one go-around on the earth that we get. How do you plan as if you are going to live forever, 80, 90, 100, 120 years old, yet still live as if you may die tomorrow, because any one of us may? We're going to take that question in separate parts, and we're going to talk about both of them real quick. That's what Succelsior is about. It's answering this question for each and every one of us. How do we plan as if we're going to live forever? We need to set aside money. We need to make sure we have insurance, a roof over our head, food. We have to take care of our family. We need to make sure we have work. We need to make sure we're healthy enough to live. We need to take all of the areas of our life, health, finances, family, relationships, social, work, business, giving and charity. We need to take all of those facets of our life and make plans so that we can continue doing them for the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years. Yet, at the same time, while we're doing that, we don't want to turn into an Ebenezer Scrooge at the beginning of the story, where we're just a miser and we're just hoarding, and we become that, all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. That's not what we want. And if we focus on any one of those areas too much, the rest suffer. We've all heard stories, and I know people personally who are millionaires, and you would think that would be great. Yeah, I want to be a millionaire. Okay. Well, they've gone through 2 and 3 divorces. Their children don't talk to them. They're unhealthy. They're out of shape. So they don't have good relationships. The rest of the areas of their life are not succeeding. They're not growing ever higher. That is not full life success, which is what we're after. However, on the other hand, how do we still live as if we only have 24 hours left? Live as if we're going to die tomorrow, which any of us may. You know, when we think about this, we think of the opposite of the Ebenezer Scrooges, the teenagers who are wearing the YOLO, you only live once t-shirts now, or something like a Chasing Mavericks movie, which is the life of Jay Moriarty. I recommend. It's a good watch. We think of those things, but if we knew we were going to die tomorrow, none of us would go to work. And as I was thinking about that, just as I was thinking about that, it's not that none of us would go to work. 99.8% of us wouldn't go to work. Now that this is my work, I would go to work. If I had 24 hours left to live, I would still take 6 or 7 minutes of it, make a video and talk to you about how you can live a better life, how you can have more fulfillment, more joy, more love of what you want in your life. I would do that. Not all of us would. Most of us are going to clean out our bank accounts, get as much cash as we can, go spend it, go eat everything we want, go spend as much time, see as many friends as possible, do those things that we've always wanted to do. And that's the thing. That's the little rub right there, is that most of us, if you ask yourself this question right now, if you only had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Most of us have never taken even 5 minutes of introspection to actually answer that question of what are the things that are absolutely most important to you. Most people answer a couple of the standards. I'd spend my money, and I'd spend time with my family and the people that I love. But beyond that, what would you do? When we put those two things together, which is what Succelsior helps individuals and businesses do, when we put those two things together, when we plan for living forever, yet still have plans to live as though we are going to die tomorrow, how do we do both of those? If we live as if we're going to die tomorrow, spend all of our money and don't make any plans, then we're screwing up the first part. And then if we do happen to not die tomorrow, oops, we need some money, we need a place to live, we need insurance, we need et cetera, et cetera. So how do we put those two things together? That's exactly what Succelsior is about. That's what this show is about, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you over the next days, weeks, and months, in hopes that you are ready to take your life and your business ever higher and continue to reach ever higher levels of success. Because if we are not continuing to grow ever higher, if we are staying static, then we are decreasing. Because the rest of the world is moving forward, and we have to be there moving forward with us. Human beings, we need to grow. If we are not growing and striving, then we are dying. And that's not acceptable. It shouldn't be acceptable for you. It's not for me, and I don't want it for you. That's why I'm making this show, Succelsior. Our mission. Succelsior's mission statement is plain and simple. Your dreams are our mission. I want you to achieve your dreams. This show, this business, that's my dream. I'm doing it. I'm pursuing it. I appreciate all of you for watching. Please share this. Please leave comments on how I can do it better, or if you have questions about either aspect of that question, I would love to answer those directly. I want to make sure this show is hitting you right in the heart, right to your core, so that we start making the changes in all of those areas of our lives that we need to, so that we can plan as if we're going to live forever, yet still live as if we're going to die tomorrow. I'm Jeff Gagne. This is Succelsior TV. I'll see you next time. Until then, Succelsior, your dreams, our mission. See ya.